Hi there, it's time to listen to another song today. Today it is called Running by Sandro from CYPRUS. And I really don't have much more to say as usual, so let's just get right into it right away. Oh, that's digital. Really screechy little synth going on here. Very distinct percussion right here. The plucky bass sounds on the synth are a bit interesting. Soundstage is quite nice, I think. That snare is a bit... Nice vocal tone there. Gives a very bright contrast to the bass plucky instrumental. Yeah, we know these deep house songs are really popular these days. It's very simplistic, but it works. It's authentic. I think it's authentic in a way. Memorable, kind of hard-hitting, enjoyable. His head voice is like the real highlight here, I think. The drums are somewhat underwhelming to me, I think, because it sounds so polished. Like, these snare drums are a bit... The chords are getting really repetitive at the moment, but I mean, that really has to be expected. Alright, some variation here in the vocal. Nice. Strings? There's a lot of songs with strings this year. Very nice. It was a very abrupt change-up, but it worked really well because his vocal filled the void. I'm liking his vocals a lot. They have a lot of variety. They're all over the place in a really good way. Okay. And the strings have really taken over. I'm liking the string arrangement though. Strings are usually, a good way to to strike the listener. Alright, that was cool. It was a really enjoyable experience. I'm happy that I think, well, you know me. I'm not a big fan of the songs that CYPRUS have sent over the past 2 years. Sorry about that, but this one is I think it's kind of cool. I think the instrumental is a little bit on the weaker side. It's not very. I think maybe the arrangement is a bit underwhelming because the chord progression is incredibly, I will say, boring, because it's played with the same sounds continuously throughout, the same type of beat, the same bounce in the chords, and doesn't really offer too much. And then as it moves into this, drop segment, it's a popular genre right now with the deep house and the, it's almost steel drummy like, but it doesn't offer much contrast to the regular beat from the verses, so I'm a bit torn on that. I think though what really keeps the song going throughout the entirety is the vocals, because of how much he changes his vocal style, how much the variation in his from head voice and the lower regions. It's like the whole register really being shown throughout the song at different segments, and it keeps it refreshing throughout, I believe. So I'm liking that aspect of it a lot. I think, you know, when they add the strings in the second half of the song, that really elevates it to a new level, because it makes something new happen as well in the instrumental, so it doesn't just keep going with the same drops and such, because that's really where it can become really stale to have a song like this. So it's nice that they've really considered making more of a, what do you call it, like an experience, a listening experience. It's not just a song that you listen to and you don't pay attention to it. You can actually pick up things throughout the way in this one, which I enjoy. So there are strengths in this one. I think that, I mean, I get what they're going for here, because it's such a popular genre and popular style, and I really get where they're coming from in that aspect, and I appreciate the effort of actually making it a bit more than just sticking to the genre in question. So I appreciate what they've done with it. Maybe it's just that for my personal nerdy taste, I could have wanted a little bit more variation in that sense, to make it a bit more dynamic, I think, mainly, because the vocals can only do so much. I'm a bit torn on it, but I enjoyed several aspects of it, and it was a really nice listening experience, I think. So I'm gonna enjoy listening to it again and really pick apart this. So now I want to hear from everyone out there. What do you think of Running by Sandro? Whatever it is you think about it, you let me know, please, because then I can take that into consideration when I listen to it over and over again and really try to make my mind up. Other than that, I believe we're 10 songs down, so we're getting there. There's only 30 left. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video as well, and well, I'll see you in the next one. Take care until then. Bye.